LegoCon, a week today actually from me recording this video, June 26th. Well, I ruled this one off in the last video and actually in many videos before that as well. I've told you all many times that LegoCon is just themed around the Lego sets that you buy in the shops and nothing more than that. Well, a new hint today may suggest otherwise, but keep this in perspective. Please, keep everything in perspective from this point, because how many times have we been let down? Do you really want to get your hopes up again for absolutely nothing? So like if you enjoy everyone, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into what was said. A user replied to LEGO regarding a LegoCon tweet, stating, "Will there be any news on upcoming LEGO games?" Now usually the replies from LEGO so far have just consisted of things of wait and see, you never know what will happen, more details coming soon, all that stuff. Well, today's went a little more in depth and actually did answer the question. It replied with, "We'll be taking a look behind the scenes and share some secrets. Games may very well be on the agenda, so stay tuned." And it really is that simple, but everybody's talking about it. I know I'm going to get comments about this, and not all of you are going to watch a live stream, for example, if I bring this up for a split second. So, yes, I am going to address it here today. What could this mean? Now, unless stated otherwise before LegoCon next Saturday, I did say I was probably going to stream this event, not from the perspective of, are we going to get LEGO news, but just as an event that I was quite intrigued to watch. At this point, it does all of a sudden go up in the air now. They're not saying it's impossible. But at the same time, I know a point a lot of people bring up, including myself, the admins on the LEGO accounts don't know everything. I see a lot of people messaging them asking about Skywalker Saga, and they get generic replies as, "We can't let that information out right now, stay tuned, it's coming soon," all that stuff, and these admins don't really know much more than us. But at the same time, the admins can't just tweet whatever the hell they want. There has to be guidelines. They could reply to these tweets with absolutely anything. They could start talking about non-LEGO related subjects, and obviously they wouldn't be allowed to do that. They have to follow some sort of guidelines, and that includes stuff in their own company like LegoCon. They can't just say anything about it. Now, while they're not directly confirming it here, and in my opinion, I'm going to get onto in a second why I still believe there won't be anything there. That's my opinion on it, by the way. I don't think there's going to be anything there. But this message in itself now means we can't 100% say, until the event has actually happened, that there's going to be nothing for LEGO Star Wars. There could from this point on. Now, the reason I don't believe this, personally, I don't believe there's going to be something there, and this may just be a reply, honestly, to try and intrigue people to watch who maybe wouldn't watch for anything but Skywalker Saga, and them saying it's possible, it might happen, would then get those viewers to watch. But the reason I don't believe this is true is because TT Games have missed two huge opportunities now to promote LEGO Star Wars. May 4th, Star Wars Day, which isn't nowhere near as big as the second one, which is E3, the biggest gaming event of the year. Now you gotta remember, there's different types of LEGO fans. There's just people who are into the sets, there's people who are into the games, and there's people into both. Now, the gaming audience who watch for the Skywalker Saga only are more likely to tune into a gaming event like E3, like Gamescom, where games are revealed, where the Skywalker Saga has been in the past at both of them, than they are a LEGO event that is based at physical LEGO sets. Just like someone who's into the LEGO sets only and not really the games isn't really going to watch Gamescom, they're going to watch something like LegoCon. E3 is huge. LegoCon, this is their first event, and it will be nowhere near as big as E3. If they really wanted to promote the Skywalker Saga, they would have promoted it at E3 or Gamescom, which obviously we haven't had Gamescom yet, but from the past, we know LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has been at both Gamescom and E3. They would use those events, especially with E3 just being last week now. They would have promoted the game there and not saved it for LegoCon, which really appeals to a smaller audience, and not just a smaller audience, but an audience more engaged in actual LEGO sets than LEGO gaming. The gaming audience was last week at E3. They would have promoted it there. So this is why I believe this is nothing more than LEGO just trying to get people to watch LegoCon who wouldn't watch it for anything other than games. They're trying to bring in their gaming audience as well. They could announce a new LEGO game there. LEGO games doesn't just mean Star Wars games. They could announce a new one. They could talk about past ones. who knows? It's LEGO Con, so it's not just going to be new stuff. They'll probably talk about stuff from the past, the history of games if they were to bring up gaming. It doesn't just mean LEGO games, Skywalker Saga. They could announce a completely different LEGO game here. I don't think this relates to Skywalker Saga, but let me know what you think. I will be streaming LEGO Con either way next week like I originally planned. It's going to be a fun event, but I don't think we're going to see Skywalker Saga. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one.